going. Go. Got that transitioned. Good. We'll go here. Bad boy up. Okay. Come on now. Right. Get this axe going. Move you. Yeah. Alright. Got the Discord going. Is streaming. Getting recorded. Dope. Right. So if you've never played the Mad Max game, I highly recommend you do if you actually enjoy the film series. It's not the greatest game out there, but we don't have many post-apocalyptic games that, I guess, placate to this style. And I actually enjoy post-apocalyptic shit like this a lot more than most people know. I try to keep it very to myself, you could say. All right, everything's on high. Start this new game. Eventually, if I ever get a secondary hearse for cheap, I would like to 100% do a Mad Max style car for car shows. Or if I ever, get tired of the paint job and interior of the hearse as is, I could do the same right now, but I would like one car show royalty type car and another car show fucking just destructive looking machine.
And find peace beyond a place he called the Plains of Silence. He now had the vehicle, the weapons, the provisions and the fortitude. He only needed the fuel. And here, there was but one place to go for fuel. Gastown.
If you haven't noticed, this isn't a genre for anyone that is easily offended.
Here's the fox who thought he'd plunder from Scabra Scrotus.
Won't somebody tell me? Answer if you can. I want someone to tell
And
me
a
what is the soul
few
of a
different
man?
things. A lot of people don't know about the Mad Max
I'm going to ask
movies.
a question.
Um,
Answer if you can.
so a lot of the
Tell me
interceptors, the
what
Mad
is
Max
the
car,
soul of a man?
uh, actually had to be built for the movie, if I'm not mistaken, because they were so few and far between. If you notice that dog that's limping, this is kind of what made me think about movie facts. Originally, the dog in the movie was going to be a three-legged dog named Trike, but they ended up going with a regular dog with 4 legs and just naming him Dog, considering that they didn't want to, or Max didn't want to be attached to anything or anyone, including the dog. So I haven't played this since its release on the PlayStation. So let's see. Jumping? Ah, it is jumping. Barely. That's a hop. All right.
The dog has led me right so far. Gotta find it.
All right. I'll do that.
Chumbuck, this man, are you quiet, gently? What? No. It's you. Father was alive inside the other gives birth. So to blaze by godly plug ignite. Revolution about revolution, rejoice! Please, don't kill Chumbucket! Please! Hey!
Why shouldn't I?
Because I know you. Yeah? I spied you in the long lookers. They left you for the blowflies, and they snatched your ride, and now you'll be looking to snatch it back. That's what the prophecy says. You're the driver.
That's right.
And Chumbucket is your man. Yeah, I'm your man. Yeah, yes, I am. See, I have a vehicle that can take you to your car. I do, Saint. That's right. She's not running now. Sorry for that. I came here for the part. You see, I'm a Blackfinger. I can make it work again. And Dinky D, too, is gonna need an overhaul.
Don't go stray.
No, I won't. I know you'll find me and dismantle me. I know. Chumbucket's not stupid. Over here! Over! Come look!
Dog's bleeding out.
Bro, I can fix it, but I do my best work in my sanctum.
Push the car.
I need wire to fix my buggy. But then, I can show you where they took the black on black.
Where do I find wire?
Up that path! But before you go, grab some grits, Saint. You must be running on fumes.
Oh. Gotta eat what you can get.
Canned food. Sure beats eating nugget gruel.
Not good. Oh, dogs dinged up bad.
Oh, we got dead man. Anything for me?
Bring it on!
Ooh. Okay. Right. There we go.
I'm gonna suck out the eyes from your skull, and then I'm gonna chuck your skull. Another one. Fun's not over yet, boys. You regret coming here, boy.
Man's on Batman time right now.
Kill that roadkill! Die!
Buddy.
The eye slits!
Always gotta get scrap. Oh. Yeah, you know how that's gonna be. Yeah, that's one of the main things. Like I said, it's mostly tinkering with the game to learn learn what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and then adapt that character's skills to your playstyle. Like I spent way too much money on books for that character in Divinity, thinking that I would like it, but man, the advanced skill books, it doesn't hit like the other ones do. Like
No, not yet. You are not ready.
Wait!
you know, that's what I'm doing right now, is figured that something that's not really a PC game in the sense of like being politically correct. Like, you know, there's dudes in here like you know named Scrotus Thundercock and things like that, because that's because that's the Mad Max post-apocalyptic world. And you know, it was just one of those where it technically is one of my favorite genres of games, is like post-apocalyptic, but in the sense of Mad Max, not like post-apocalyptic zombies, but that gives that same aesthetic at times too. But dude, I don't know, man. There's not a lot that's like this, you know. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna stream it, record it, throw it on YouTube, and then all that good shit. Which there is a free game called Crossout that is supposedly the vehicle side of it. You pretty much tinker with it and build these mechanical beasts.
Yes, from that looky look point, you may be able to spot your car. We can see the camp from up there, without risk of detection. Over here! here. Come over. Come look. Yeah, see, this is where the thick-browed squat cut. Butchers, infidels. Oh, yeah, look. There. Scabrous Scrotus is their king. Yeah, he's a big boss man from the gas tower, you see. Scrotus always keeps the best parts for himself. Yeah, but he's not here now. You see, I don't see the Land Rover.
I'm getting my car back.
Wait, please. An idea. It's better for you, and it's better for me. Just listen. Look, your black on black is toast. It's scrap. It's gone. She'll never be whole again. Huh? Now I can build you a car. Bring into creation one that's faster and tougher than the black on black ever was. Yeah?
How tough, how fast?
Very. Faster than fear. Tougher than an iguana's gonads. Come with me. We mustn't be seen. Huh? I'll take you to the tabernacle, and when you see what I'm gonna show you, you'll be shouting holy all day long.
Yeah, good cover. Perfect place to build a car.
Come, Saint. Yes, I have much to show you.
What is this place?
You are in the Outer Graves. Over there is the Great White.
An ancient seabed.
I'm not sure. No, but we are at the bottom. It doesn't get any lower than this. When you're ready, Saint, my holy hideout awaits. Come, behold! Oh, my sanctum! Come and see. Huh? Come and see, O Saint. Huh? The dream, the hallucination become truth. The angel made steel. By the fire that moves the piston, by the tranny on all high, by the cam and the U-joint blessed be, there she lies, the magnum opus. There she is.
This ain't a car. It's just a mess of parts.
No. She's knowledge from the numinous, divinely inspired. She wills herself upon this world. Look! See? Here. Divine meets drive shaft and a symbiosis of faith. Modded and made to measure. You want some of that old-time religion, huh? I got a classic whammy turbo high dog. Huh? Hell yeah! Bulletproof and torture tested. Statically upgraded with chum bucket overdrive. Coils and springs, shocks and links too.
It's gotta be 8 cylinders, nothing less.
We will get there. Yes. First, we have to get her beautificial body.
Show me where it is.
Yes. Come. No time like the present. Come on, Saint. We must go. We will liberate her body from a place sad and strange, where the chariots of old went to die. A place I call the graveyard. But we must go in the dead of night, when the buzzard guardians are away on their wild hunt.
What are you on? I was thinking about fucking around on that eventually.
We're low on fuel. Unfortunately, with Gastown comes the blessings of gasoline.
Man, that's just how it is.
Enough for us to make it to the graveyard. Over there, fuel cans.
Empty.
Damn fuel over here. Yeah.
Whoever was here is long gone now. Along with anything of use.
There's fuel all around. Keep your eyes peeled. Ooh, a big steel gift box. What prizes do you hold?
She's out of gas.
What a great bounty! We're in luck. We may refuel and demolish.
Full can.
Fill her up, huh? All the way to the brim. Praises, she's full. But let's bring an extra for refueling or blowing something up.
I'm going. Wait here.
Take a long way around about this.
Now, let us make haste before the nightly hunters return to their lair. Nobody around. The gate unguarded. Gasoline, Saint. Huh? One blast should split it wide open.
So let's make this one count.
Exaltation! It's cracked open. We must hurry. Wardens of this place murder on sight. The fiends that tend this catacomb don't like strangers. No!
Turn up this sensitivity. I'm turning. God dang. Oh, Mad Max. Yeah, man. 2017, I think, is whenever it came out. Could be wrong, though. Granted, they did shut down the servers that were on it, but it is what it is. I mean, with not having the games that are like this, which, I mean, you've got Rage and a couple of other ones, but they're not in. There is no comparison to playing Mad Max in general. Because, like I said, in general, that's my favorite genre, and there's just not many out there that do it well. And this technically didn't even do it well. It's just really the only one. But it's like me and Gobi, we had a conversation about Army of Two. Like, that was one of my top video games. As far as, like, I guess you would say franchises, because, like, EA owns it, and it's not about EA. It's about, you know, the Army of Two series itself. And that was my thing. It was just something about it, man. Like, maybe it was the camaraderie between the characters. Basically, it was two masked dudes that were mercs.
Glisten. Your curves will slowly pulsate my membranes. Dazzle the eyes of the unbelievers, and together we shall preach the undying gospel.
Yeah, and what's really shitty is, you know, they're not gonna put it out. I don't think on Steam, or I think it's EA Plus or whatever it is. I just think the times of games like that is just it's come and gone. I'm surprised that there's a lot of games out that still have a bit of violence in them. You know, like I really don't think that that's the way that the world is going, which sucks, because it's, you know, it's a falsified state of mind, really. You know, most people that play violent games aren't necessarily violent people, but at the same time, it's one of those where it's like, I mean, I've never had the urge to, you know, pick up a hooker, use her, and then murder her, but I'm still gonna play GTA in that exact same way, you know. But I just don't think, with the way that the world is, which, you know, I'm sure that the video will get taken down off of Twitch because I'm talking about it. But, you know, it's just one of those where times are changing, and it's not necessarily for the best. Like, car culture, I mean, like, car culture is not car culture anymore. It's overloaded with elitists, same way as, like, video game culture. It's not one of those where, like, oh, I can like this game just to like this game. No, it's some alternative motive behind why I like this game. Oh, the girls like this game, that's why I'm gonna play Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. Like, I play Stardew Valley. Like, you would look at me and be like, no, there ain't no way that this dude plays Stardew. Yeah, I play Stardew. It's probably one of my best time killer games. So, Stardew is almost a farm simulator, but it's like pixelated. And the premise of it is your grandfather had a farm, and he was on his deathbed and died. He basically gave it to you. So it's more or less you're taking over kind of the family business in a sense. But it's not one of those where it's like there is a story to it. You know, mega corporation trying to move into little bitty city. You're trying to keep it local, basically. But yeah, it's not a bad game at all. If that's the things that you like. Jesus Christ, man. Let's go. Oh, jeez. There we go. Alright, I need to stop trying to play like Batman. Because man, these first round of dudes that I was playing, fighting against, like, I was straight up Batman mode. I was rolling, dodging, punching, just beating the shit out of these dudes. Now, not so much. They just keep coming. Like, hold on now, I need to gain momentum or something. There we go. But on top of that, like, I haven't played a third-person game in quite some time, so like getting used to everything is a little wild, like, because it's either first person or I guess it's like whatever from up top is the RPG style. It's those have kind of been what I've played for a little while, so getting used to controlling this camera in the same way is a little off for me.
Shoot for the fuel tank!
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, come on, girl.
Yes, see? There's creatures of the underworld. Oh, praise be! We're alive and free of the graveyard. Wait, something's loose. I can fix it now if you stop, or later at my sanctum. It's your choice.
It needs repairs now.
Oh man, whenever it comes to Overwatch, I don't think that I said whenever it comes to Overwatch, I don't really think that there's much that they're going to be able to do that's gonna get me to want, like, to have that urge to play. Like, I mean, do I miss playing Sigma? 100%. Like, it was nothing like battling somebody or going up and like actually having a 1v1 against a character that's, oh man, I know how to take Sigma out. You know how to take a lot of Sigmas out. You don't know how to take this Sigma out, because I try my best to full on just throw damage at you and try to stay out of the way. Yeah, you can bombard me and get me, but I'm gonna eventually get you back. Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, it's something about it. But I mean, it's the same way with like Bethesda. Like, I tried going back and playing Morrowind, and I couldn't do it. Like, I tried playing Oblivion, couldn't do it. But like Skyrim, dude, I can throw on Skyrim and fucking get lost. Same way with like Fallout. Even though that it's not my favorite post-apocalyptic style games, it's all we have. Like, people's done great in that style of game, but I don't know, it's just like any game, you know, seeing it from the player's perspective of like, I want more, you know. I think that that's always going to be a thing of, I want more out of this. I could see this game having this. It would do better without that. So.
Parts, scarce as they are. Help me gather all this scrap. I'll fashion a harpoon. With the harpoon set, we'll gain entry into many sealed places. May also prove to be useful in battle.
How so?
We could use it to defeat enemies. I love doors.
Which I will say, that's one thing that they do well, is they don't hide it, which I can appreciate. It's not like the whole hidden behind a paywall thing.
It's just there for,
that's the thing that I hate. You know, is it's not really the pay to play paywall, but it's one of those, like, whenever you buy a deluxe combo from a fast food place or you order a full meal from a restaurant, you want that full meal, you know. Same way with like a video game. Like, I get on PC where a little bit better at it, you know, with the whole early access thing, and you know, they're quicker to fix things than what they do on consoles. But whenever I buy a game, like, I just want to play the game. Like, I don't want to be bombarded with, oh, we got to fix this. Oh, we got to fix this. Oh, we got to fix this. Well, why didn't you fix it in the first place?
Everybody kept saying, like, bro, you can play the game without kicked out. Tell you that your friend got kicked out mid-match. So you sitting in the middle of the match, unknowing you're playing with a computer team getting mad because they're not supposed to be playing. You didn't even know that they got kicked out. That's not gonna fix it. I'm like, say anything. Then when your game plummeted, like,
just stand a chance. She'll need nitrous. I know how, but
I mean, and then you become complacent.
Yes.
with certain things. Like, there's a lot of irks about like the Assassin's Creed games, and it's the same stuff in every Assassin's Creed game because
All right, let's do it.
I guess it's just part of the game at this point. You know, it's like with RPGs, like Doom really likes the way that Diablo played. And I think visually it looked amazing. Visually it was great. But it does not play like what Divinity plays. It plays a little bit more like I don't really want to say a looter. Look, yeah, E-Man compares it to Gauntlet,
Use the harpoon for this.
but at the same time, like, there's just so many games that are out there that there's always going to be some comparison to another game. But like I said, visually amazing. It looked great, but it doesn't come out for like 3 or 4 months. So I'm not in too big of a rush to, you know, go ahead and pick it up. Like Baldur's Gate, I bought, but I thought that it was already out. Like, I didn't know that it was still early access and it didn't come out until August. But that's a game, like, the moment that it comes out, that's gonna be all that anyone's on. And I guarantee you servers are gonna crash because, you know, there's still people on it right now. It's one of the best D&D games that have kind of come out in a while. So it's one of those, like, everybody that's a fan of that genre is definitely going to be in it to win it. Let's see. A harpoon not shooting. Oh, maybe because I just gotta do it like that. So do. But yeah, I mean, there's always going to be something with a game that is frowned upon, I guess.
No, scout it out.
Oh, yes, yes. To see if they've nasty surprises and wait for the righteous.
Yeah.
So I can kill you.
Like I said, it just sucks that, like, I think that our violent games are gonna be less and less because of how, you know, the world's changing. You know, I think we're gonna revert to where maybe eventually we'll get some type of Mortal Kombat-y game, but it's gonna be that whole, you know, Sonic, Tetris, like, very minimal games. Is kind of how I see it going. They're gonna look visually, they're gonna look amazing, but they're not gonna have any, like, technical skill to play it. It's gonna be back to the Genesis and NES, like, style games is what I think that we're gonna eventually go, like, retort back to. And then randomly somebody's gonna get the balls to be like, hey, I kind of want to play this type of game. And then, like I said, that Mortal Kombat-esque game's gonna come out. It's gonna blow everyone away. It's gonna do just like what Mortal Kombat did in the beginning. It's gonna freak out people. And it's gonna make my kid turn violent.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, maybe your kid needs to be violent.
They start with themselves. Because we need to fight that.
Gates defended.
If that's the
War
case,
crier.
I think that this
Sniper out front.
Oh,
That's all.
man.
things to it's like Stram is getting rampant. You should have all
What's your spies, Saint?
Camp is light defenses. I'll deal with them before entering.
Yes, yes. Nothing our sweet magnolias cannot handle.
Probably. It's that whole, it's easier to blame a video game or music than what it is to take into accountability of anything that could be society's fault. Like specifically our generation, like I feel like we're the epitome of depression. Simply because it's one of those it's not that there's not a lot to look out for, or there's not a lot to live for, or anything like that. I just fucking died. What I think it is we were still brainwashed from the older generations. You know, you go to school, you graduate, you go to college, or you work, or you do this. And I think men in general, or boys, grew up too quick. You know? So I think our knowledge of how the world actually operates ruined us, which is why, like, as we have grown up, you know, we still hold on to, like, certain things. Like, I'm a collector. Like, horror movies, video games, shit like that. Yeah. People my age back then did not have that. It was sports. It was cars. It was this. Well, I could have probably poured my money into having some fantastic beast of a car if I wasn't a collector. I would have probably had multiple hearses, shit like that. But this is something that, like, I didn't get because, you know, growing up in that, not really poverty stricken, but it was one of those, like, we might eat something good, we might not eat something good. You know, we were latchkey kids, we were these types of individuals, and now it's a hand holding. Like, I took Boston and London, like, through the different areas that I live, like down off of Meridian Street in Nashville. Dude took him to Bordeaux. Like, Bordeaux hadn't really changed too much, but it has, in that sense of, like, dang, like, this is wild. Then I took him to Antioch. Antioch has not changed in the past 20 something years. Like, it is the same. And, you know, kind of took him around, and it was already raining, so it already looked gloomy, like more gloomy than what that area actually is. And I said, yeah, you know, I said, y'all need to appreciate where we live right now. That you guys don't live how I grew up. You know, like, there's all this complaining of, this person gets this gets this. Well, yeah, they do, because they probably listen. It's like, I didn't my first game system, I had to buy myself. I was out cutting lawns, like saving money. Like I put my PlayStation, like whenever I bought my PlayStation, I put that bitch on layaway at Kmart off of White Bridge Road way back in the day.
And basically, but that was like,
Yeah, I know, man. Shit. No, dude, Kmart's are gone. Some places do a layaway program, but it's not like big shit. So like it's not like you can go throughout the whole store, have 6 buggies of stuff like you could back in the day, and you know, here's your bill of $6,000. You need to pay it off and within the next 3 years with a minimum payment of this. It's now like, oh yeah, you can put that computer on layaway and just pay on it. Oh, okay. Can I do the accessories? No, it's just the computer. So I think it's like over a certain amount, like if something's like $800 or more, which I can understand it because I mean I would still take advantage of it if layaway was still a thing. You can actually do that with firearms. A lot of places do a layaway program where you come in, you purchase, you put your down payment, they pull that gun, they put it in the back when that gun's paid off, and you pass after you pass that background check, they run your layaway, set the gun aside, and then you pay on it till you're done. But I think a lot of the reason they don't do layaways anymore is that lost revenue of we could have had this sold 2 years ago. Now it's just sitting in the back. But at the same time, I know I paid the PlayStation off on time. So I don't know if I had any interest that actually accrued through that time.